Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm running a little late today. Got in a conversation with dear Susie. She was going over things to put in the grace notes today, and that's her Friday activity. We got some Friday activities and Friday updates and some Friday fun facts here for you today in preparation for doing the story, which I'll give you an update on in a little bit. One question: what time of day was Adam born? What time of day was Adam born? Just a little before Eve. What about Cain? Why didn't Cain bring an acceptable offering to the Lord? Well, because he wasn't able. And one more silly, fun Friday fact, fun Friday novelty. What kind of man was Boaz before he got married? Well, think about who he got married to. Before he got married, he was ruthless. Yeah, he married Ruth. These are some of the things that, they're fun, they're silly, but some of the things we'll learn in the story. And we haven't forgotten the story, and we'll be doing the story. In fact, the latest conversation the worship team and I had discussed a startup time of the Sunday after Labor Day. Yeah, that's a long ways off, but I think it gives us plenty of time for whatever guidelines the state puts in. So we're more on that later. But I wanted to give you some interesting news. I was out this morning delivering DVDs of our service to people who don't have access to the online or aren't really handy when it comes to the technologies of streaming and going on the internet. So I dropped a few of those off, and anybody you know or anybody listening, if you want a DVD of the services, we can provide those for you, and I've been dropping those off myself, and I'd be happy to do that for you. This morning I wasn't fortunate enough to see anybody. I knocked and nobody answered, so I left the materials on the stoop. But on some occasions I'm able to just have a little conversation and see people face to face. That's what I look forward to. And speaking of that, we were in the worship team meeting yesterday. Deb Cochran mentioned that her and Bob, in lieu of their meeting in their normal care group, are providing meals on the days that they normally would meet. Bob and Debbie go around and take a meal to all their care group members, and are able to spend a little time at distance, having a few words and having some time to catch up and talk and again see each other face to face. That's something that everyone can do that's able to get out, is go by and just knock and say hello to people. Some people prefer a call beforehand, but those who you could easily drop by and say hello to. So maybe this weekend, this is Friday, the end of the week, you got some Saturday time available when you're maybe out and about doing something else, drop in on one or two folks and say hello. Tell them you're thinking about them, praying for them. Another thing that's coming up and we're getting more and more used to is the Zoom room. The Zoom room. Yeah, that's what we call it. We're having Bible studies and making more available on the Zoom room. So check that out. I put out a little video on that. But we have 4 different studies coming up, and more on that in a different recording that I'll post with some other updates. Last thing I'd like to remind you that as we were doing communion this Sunday, you only have till this afternoon to register if you know somebody that might be interested in communing and might not know that we're doing it on Sunday from 11 to 2. Give them a call. Let them know so they can call Susie and register and come in and commune with us. We're doing it at a distance, six at the table at once, and every 20 minutes. It was wonderful last week at the short service. I think it refreshes everyone, and once again is one of those opportunities where we can gather and see each other and love on each other at a distance. This pandemic situation doesn't have to be totally handcuffed by it. We don't have to be locked down in the total sense of the word. We can make an effort with alternative means to contact and connect and, like I like to say, love on each other during this time. God bless you all. I'll see some of you at communion, and maybe when I drop off some DVDs, or if you want paper copies of the worship folders, Debbie and I will drop those off, or my daughter Natalie will drop them. Susie will drop them off if you need to. Just give us a call, let us know, but you need to do it today by 4 o'clock. All right. God bless you all. I'll see you next Monday if I don't see you before.